The CoinSurries channel appreciates your continued support. We were already informed about BICO's GC on February 28. Therefore it came as no surprise that Hbar and BICO were collaborating on several major projects as of late. Although I have alluded to this on the channel before, I feel the need to elaborate in light of BICO's recent announcements. On top of that, I think it may be pertinent to Hbar and provide Hbar a rundown of some massive initiatives we're planning to do. First things first, let's review the fundamentals of this GC news once more. A pioneer in the field of digital asset security and trust, Picto is now a member of the Hbar Council. The company has been involved with Web 3.0 for more than 10 years, and its members are excited to help with innovation and the Hbar network's ongoing development. Among our more than 1,500 institutional clients from 50 different countries are over 200 crypto exchanges, governments, hedge funds, asset managers, venture capital firms, market makers, pension funds, and extremely wealthy individuals. For the time being, they are focusing solely on developing future solutions that can take advantage of Hbar's tokenization settlement and payment verticals. We can't wait to watch how the Hbar ecosystem and Web 3.0 as a whole benefit from our new partnership with BICO. We hope to keep collaborating so that organizations and enterprises can reap the benefits of distributed ledger technology. And really important announcement now, as I indicated before, even with this breakdown, it's clear that Pico works with a whopping 1,500 clients across 50 countries, many of whom are incredibly well known. Also included are the 6 mirror nodes that BICO ran on Terra, an open-source leaderless proof-of-stake network, and the features that Hbar Token Services qualified customer assistance and wallet as a service were developed. As a result, they are familiar with Hbar. A couple of quotes are shown below. Because we think varied purpose-driven networks are important, we continue to strongly support Hbar as a network that will change the game for product development, performance, and use cases. BICO has been an early and influential Web 3.0 player, so we know that a lot of individuals need to band together for there to be any real change. Joining the Hbar Council has helped us find some great opportunities to work with Hbar on future products, especially in the fields of real-world tokenization, settlement, and payment. You can see even more information about these big players, brands that made the Fortune 100 if you scroll down a little farther. This includes inter-crypto exchanges. Hbar Council members and the whole Hbar ecosystem stand to gain from BICO's extensive background in product management, architecture, law, governance, tokenomics, and marketing strategy. BICO is a leading project in the industry that aligns well with Hbar's objectives on sustainability, speed, scalability, and security. In light of today's events, we can't wait to see how Hbar and Pico's romance evolves. We can then examine BICO's latest statements in light of this. Whatever the situation may be, we are pleased to announce that BICO has joined the SAIC, Superstate and Industry Council. Together with 20 or more industry heavyweights and superstate funds, we are thrilled to encourage innovation and the broad adoption of tokenization in the financial markets. The fact that Hbar, who will be discussed later, is not even mentioned makes this all the more interesting. But I have to go back to February 29th. The Big Go GC announcement also took place on that day. Thanks to Big Company, Director of Platform Sales, for joining Obia and us on the show to talk about BICO's Web 3.0 history and the reasons behind Ruta's work in delivering trust in digital assets. It was a great opportunity to be a part of the Hbar Council. We have faith in the creative potential of our present and future clients to utilize Hbar in new and exciting ways. In this respect, we are merely beginning to scratch the surface. The key points will be covered now. Consequently, BICO is a trusted provider of digital asset wallet services for consumers, businesses, and investors. The unique network characteristics and extensive network of ecosystem partners in Hbar's governance model were major factors in BICO's decision to join the council. The last one is to join the council. BICO intends to aid in the growth of the Hbar ecosystem by exploring several paths such as tokenization, staking services, contributions, and network partners. In continuation with Sue's Superstate's statement, allow us to introduce the Superstate Industry Council, SAIC. We are thrilled to announce that a select set of leading traditional financial institutions and capital markets will be collaborating on our product roadmap to drive faster adoption of tokenization in these industries. More than 20 people are on the roster of members. Listen up, encourage, because this is big. Beyond that, Arrington Venture Capital. Our most recent endeavors include the following. The following entities are listed: BICO, Block Tower, Briar Cap Circle Ventures, Cumberland, Digital Assets, Star Killer Cap Uniswap, Modular Capital, GST Digital Modular Capital, Purify Capital, Runa, and Falcon X Network. At this point, I am of the belief that Dara's genuine identity is best understood in relation to these other, less publicized figures. Why? It would be really appropriate to announce a cooperation between Baiko and Hbar before receiving this on March 6th without bringing up Hbar at all if we are going to be talking about tokenization strategies. But the fact that there is another secret list of members intrigues me. I'll explain why Dara is the best person for the job in the parts that follow. Our members not only participate in many programming/activities sponsored by the Superstate, but they also help design innovative solutions like USTB, our debut product. They also advocate for the industry-wide adoption of tokenization. Wow, that's fascinating. Apparently, not even the announcement provides us with every name. All of the previously unknown people are still here. Still, I find it fascinating that that secret list is still in existence. In addition, as indicated earlier, this is the precise location of Hbar. Hbar is a part of the group. In my opinion, they now plan to build and upgrade the traditional financial infrastructure of the globe in line with the tokenized economy. In this section, I will quickly go over what we know about Hbar and explain why it is perfect for this purpose. Nevertheless, let's look into Superstate thoroughly initially. A private fund called USDB and a public fund called the Superstate Short Duration US Government Securities Fund are all a part of their plan to bring investing into the modern era through tokenized financial products. There have been a number of pioneering tokenization initiatives involving us, government security funds, and treasury funds. It's exciting to see all the action, and I can't wait for the day when real estate gets tokenized and similar things become even more commonplace. Actually, I'm hoping for it. Regardless, the paper does a good job of outlining the many advantages of tokenization. And here is the press release that comes after that. As one would anticipate, this is solely related to tokenization. Here, tokenization appears to be the standard. If you check into this V1.2, you might find out who supports Superstate. Baiko wholeheartedly endorses this. Hbar is a place I think we should go regardless of what. A little. So, why do I get the sense that this is connected? For obvious cost-cutting reasons. Their relocation from Polygon to Hbar was only recently revealed to us by BRGM. It is the fault of the HTS tech stack. When compared to Polygon, it achieves better efficiency in this domain. This is the first of a planned series of artificial intelligence devices. Something exciting has happened. As of the beginning of 2019, there is an endless list of high-profile clients that have utilized BRGM's immersive live events services, including hundreds of content creators and businesses. In the UK, BRGM has now established itself as the go-to event for this type of thing. Major firms like Epic Games and the Google campus community were able to sponsor BRGM because of all this desire, while making the full switch to Hbar by combining Web 3.0 gaming with artificial intelligence. The virtual reality gem is launching its new augmented reality product suite and solidifying its position as a leader in the immersive technology industry. Hbar technology has taken all of this to a new level of practicality. A considerable migration from Ethereum to Hbar has been underway since 2021. All matters pertaining to the token service are tokenization related. We talk about the tokenization capabilities of Hbar. Its rate of expansion is staggering. One of the pioneers was Taka. On top of that, nothing here is outside the scope of traditional banking. Traditional banking and a host of other fascinating fields get their own section. This was brought to you by DLA Piper, one of the most prestigious law firms in the world. You can see the benefits of Toko right here. The case studies are also available here. Hbar serves as the foundation for this. Just in case anybody was wondering, upon arriving to Toko, we will be able to view the Solutions tab. They don't offer any other service. Coming full circle to the services offered by Superstay, these real estate funds also comply with all relevant legislation. What I'm getting at is that Hbar is where the Taka funding list is built. From the very beginning, this has been finished ahead of time. So, it's safe to assume that Hbar and Baiko are both working on that project, even if I still think they're on that secret list. If that turns out not to be the case, then it's great. It's not required. Debt, project financing, intellectual property rights in the media, and entitlements are other factors. Toko needs to focus on a few important things outside of the property. June 2023 has arrived. We were informed of an update regarding quarter dwellings. The Toco Network is introducing a novel program and platform in the US, the tokenization of a $740,000 house, with 97% of the purchase money coming from third-party investments or investors, in order to provide an alternative to mortgage credit. We have covered every angle of Hbar. Our video comes to an end with it. Please subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. Dep arte. Muchas gracias.